everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Conversations with Karina. So it is Thanksgiving week, and I thought I would do an oracle reading, just picking a couple cards out of a few decks that came out. I'll probably just pick one card from each deck. I've got four of them that felt like they wanted to speak today. And I was actually going to, pick a crystal and do one from like what the crystal wanted to say, but actually today, my clear quartz wanted to rule all. And this is a nice big chunk of quartz. It's by no means perfect, but it has a really nice point and it's full of inclusions, which I tend to love because I'll take it into the sunlight or hold a flashlight to it, and it's nothing but a kaleidoscope rainbow. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's very heavy too. But it really just wanted to be all encompassing for this week of reading, for this week of a reading. It's clear quartz is like known as the master healer. It carries information. I mean, they use quartz and watches, everything, lasers. So it is the master. I call it the master. And I just got a little hint of sunlight there. The sunlight is shining through the windows. But that's what it wanted. It wanted to speak for all the cards today. Just one basic stone for the reading of Thanksgiving week. So that's what we're going to represent today. My clear quartz. See if I can put it right there in the sunshine. Probably going to have to move here in a minute. Let's start with our divine prayer. Divine light, surround me now. Shield my mind, heart, and spirit from all harm, doubt, and negativity. Guard my intuitive gifts and the visions I receive, keeping them clear, pure, and truthful. May only supportive energies from the highest vibrations flow through me and guide my understanding. Protect my insights from distortion, fear, ego, or unwanted interference. As I hold my crystal, it anchors me in peace and strength, grounding me to the highest vibrations of love and wisdom, all the way down to the core of Mother Earth. Thank you, Source, for the shield of divine protection that surrounds me always, allowing me to share my intuitive truth with courage and compassion. And so it is. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. And we are getting a beautiful ray of sunshine, and I'm just going to allow it to come through. And it may look a little weird in the lighting, but everybody needs some sunshine, right? Okay. All right, let's put this kind of right here. And you know what's so interesting today? I'm going to start on this side, but I've mentioned before that I don't do tarot. I don't read tarot. I just don't. I'm not good at it. I don't remember. I can never remember what the cards mean, no matter how long I've been watching it or trying to learn it. Spirit doesn't speak to me like that. It just wants me to let the messages flow. But today it was really interesting. And I do have a couple tarot decks, but some of them I do have explanations on them, but I really don't use them that much. But I do have this one, and it's the Akashic Tarot, and it has a guidebook. Thank goodness, because I'll read from that. But it wanted to speak today, and I keep the few tarots that I do have in a different drawer. So usually when I'm thumbing through them for cards, I don't really go into that drawer. But today it wanted me to go into that drawer, and it wanted to speak. So I'm just going to see what it says. All right, let's get started with, and angels wanted to come through today. I've got two angel decks. And this Akashic Tarot kind of feels like that as well. But I've got, so the first one is Angel's Wisdom Oracle deck. Angel Wisdom Oracle deck. Sorry, I got a little itch. Okay. Angel Wisdom Oracle deck. And like I said, we're just going to pull a quick one from each and we'll see what happens. And some, I usually tend to look at the bottom one too. And I think only two of them have the books. So let's see what this wants to say today. Give us a Thanksgiving week message, please. Give us a Thanksgiving week message. What do you want to tell us in this week of Thanksgiving? I'm gonna leave that one kind of just dropped, but we'll leave it. See what it has to say. So sometimes it may be one, sometimes it may be two, but I feel like I'll just leave that one and get another one too. All right, let's go. Let's see what the first one was. Courage. I think we all need a little courage going into this week, don't we? Courage. I like how the card is right in the sunshine, unless that's really hard for you to read, but you're really not reading it. All right, courage. My bravery increases with each step in the right direction. The angels remind you that you become more confident and courageous by facing your fears daily. Doesn't that seem to be it lately? We're facing these things daily. Each time that you face fear, it slowly begins to wither away. And as a result, you start to grow into the courageous person you were meant to be. I love that. I do. It's just kind of giving me, we know a lot of people need courage going into these weeks. Holidays aren't always joyous and festive for a lot of people. Sometimes they're trauma filled or they trigger stuff. I know some, even for me, there's a lot of things during the holidays that trigger things. So, Spirit is asking you to face your fears and be courageous. Because if you can face them, we can let them go. Okay, that was the one that fell out. The one I picked was take a step, be courageous, take a step. I put action behind my goals every single day. You need to let go of any doubts and fears and step out of your comfort zone. Your angels are supporting you and leading you in the right direction. So you should accept their help and enjoy this moment in your life. Call upon them. Call upon them. And as what happens with me with these cards, they tell a little story. So the one at the bottom of the deck was trust. Be courageous, take a step, and trust. Regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. The angels ask you not to worry about the resolution of the current situation. Instead of trying to solve the problem with sheer force, trust you will get exactly what you need. I think a lot of people have a hard time trusting right now that things will be different and change, and they will. They will. So that is what Angel Wisdom Oracle deck wanted to tell us for Thanksgiving week. So now let's move into this one. I was gifted three deck of cards from my friend Susan, and this was also one of them. I've shown you all three now. Angels and Oracle. I love them all. Thank you so much. I love them all. I resonate with them all. So this one has a book. So let's see what Angels and Aura's Oracle wants to tell us right now. What would you like to tell us about Thanksgiving week? Give us a Thanksgiving week message, please. Give us a Thanksgiving week message, please. Give us a Thanksgiving message. Week message. Double all the day. Okay. Yeah. Like need to do it one more time. I'm getting okay. 1 to 2. So where did I just put the book? Oh, under the deck. All right, let me find these are also listed by, okay, are they numbered? Oh yeah, they're numbered. Thank you. All right, first one, blessings in disguise. Blessings in disguise. Trust, revelation, significance, surprise. Blessings in disguise. You're good at taking lemons and making lemonade. Your rock solid faith that everything happens for a reason and that all will turn out for the best serves you in all you do. You're aware that even something challenging has wisdom and opportunity for spiritual growth. When things don't go as planned, you search for what other possibilities have suddenly presented themselves. When the divine closes a door, somewhere it opens a window. You make the most of that every time. Oh, okay. It has the upside down message, which we didn't get an upside down card. So, okay. Wise decision. Wise decision. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on these one for this week when I'm done reading what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Wise decision. The angels are saying, yes, this is a brilliant choice. You listen to your heart, your intuition, and the message from the angels and spirit guides. You're not fooling yourself. This is really the direction that you should follow. The lack of certainty or confidence is not a no. You're allowed to be a work in progress, but still move forward. Don't let fear or insecurity hold you back. You've got this. And if this next step is a bit outside of your comfort zone, just know that the angels believe it's for your highest good and growth. Take a risk and get excited. Get organized. Check the details and proceed. I'm going to read the last one before I chime in with my 2 cents. All right. Point of view. Point of view. Gratitude, assistance, guidance, and understanding. I'm sorry about the light, but I kind of like it. I'm okay with it. Hope you are too. Just all the light coming in for the oracle and the angels' messages. All right, point of view. Congratulations on your ability to see the positive in all situations in your life. Your connection to the divine is powerful and your faith is strong. The angels are encouraging you to keep this positive momentum of a grateful heart in all aspects of your existence. Okay, you ready for my 2 cents? I'm going to give you my point of view. Actually, I think this is a beautiful message for this week. I feel like what this is telling me in this little story of a point of view, blessings in disguise, and wise decision. Spirit is telling me that this week can be challenging for a lot of people. But I get this feeling this time that this year there is going to be a lot of breakthroughs in families and minds and the collective, that you may witness in your own family breakthroughs of people seeing the light as this light just pours in. Even when it's bright out, the light just doesn't pour in like this in this space. Um, so we're really getting this today. But it feels like there's going to be breakthroughs within families. And it really kind of takes me to the political scene and, out in some families, there's people that go this way, that way. But this year, it doesn't feel as harsh. It feels like even if you may not see the breakthroughs, they're penetrating. The words are penetrating. The the truth is penetrating. Existence is what it's saying. Hmm. You know, lead from your heart this week. Make it's telling me make your okay, how do you want me to say that? It's interesting. It's like don't go into the place of arguments. Lead with love and let people come to conclusions on their own. Only live in the space of truth and fact, and that will get you through. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Live from the space of truth and facts, and that will get you through. Okay. All right. We're going to go with that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So this next one is Mind Info Oracle. Mind Info Oracle. With a little bit of shuffle. Mind Info Oracle. Okay. Sun is shifting. All right. Mind Info Oracle. Can you give us a Thanksgiving week message, please? A Thanksgiving week message. What would you like to say for Thanksgiving week message, please? What would you like to say for Thanksgiving week message? All right. This one wants three. All right. Another good Thanksgiving message. Open up. Open up. Hello, anybody out there? You're being asked to open your heart to another. Let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Open up. But but protect yourself when you do. Protect yourself when you do open up. And open up to the right people. Open up to the right people. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others and open up, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. I think these are pretty good Thanksgiving messages because sometimes, even when we're around, sometimes people have family members that they can't be around. So protect yourself, protect your heart, be open in the heart space, but protect your energy. Protect your energy. Slow down. Slow down. Not sure that's a good week to have a slowdown. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better, able to navigate life with clarity and ease. And it's true. You know, when I grew up, my father was he was one of those men that if you were sitting down, you didn't have enough to do. So you always were busy. And in my adult life, even when I was at my sickest, I had a hard time taking time to rest because I felt guilty because I was never allowed to rest. And you had to be busy. You had to be doing something. And so this takes me to give yourself time to rest. It's not weakness, it's strength. And going through this last episode that I went through myself, sometimes when you're going through that, especially me, it does make you feel like weak, like you can't handle anything, like, oh my gosh, this is all so overwhelming to me. But when I come out of it on the other side, I realize what the heck I just went through and what challenges I personally faced and won and released those demons that were holding me in that energy. So it is okay. And it's taken me all my life to get to a point where I don't feel guilty when I rest. And sometimes I still do. I notice I hop up at times when I shouldn't, but I do. So I still am learning this myself. I'm watching some hikers up on the hill with their dogs again. I love that. So slow down, go outside, take a rest. It's not a form of weakness. It's actually strength because it's self-love and self-care. I'm learning that too. And the last card, allow. Allow it to all happen. Allow it to happen. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes, without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. It is, as long as you do this. Make sure I grab the right one. As long as you protect yourself. There is nothing wrong with protecting your own energy, so you can be open. We learn that we have to learn that too. Okay. Those were good ones too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Okay. When things put you out of your comfort zone. Here we go. This is totally out of my comfort zone. I'm not a tarot girl, but the book is. So let's just go with the flow here. I'm so curious. All right. What would the Akashic Tarot like to tell us? about Thanksgiving week. What would the Akashic Tarot like to tell us about Thanksgiving week? Spirit's kind of teasing me, going, "You feel good in your hands, don't they? They're shuffling. They're not sticky. Watch now, they'll go haywire." Getting that step out of your comfort zone more often, girl. I still won't be reading tarot. It's not in my mental capacity. We have to be able to laugh at ourselves too. I'm really good at that. Who doesn't love to laugh? Well, all right. Am I stalling? One more. One more. How many do you want me to pick? How many do you want me to pick? How many do you want me to pick? We're going to start with one. One's three. Did I turn the deck upside down? No, I guess I did. Okay. I know nothing. All right, so I'm not even sure how, okay, do these go by? May take me a minute to, all right, maybe I should look at the beginning. Oh, I see. Okay. It's going to tell me once I find it. Thank you for bearing with me. Oh, there's one of them. Oh, okay. If I can find the keys. Wishes fulfilled. 199. I get it. This takes me a minute. All right. So this is what the Akashic Tarot wanted to say for Thanksgiving week. And thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone. Five of Keys, wishes fulfilled. And those of you out there that know tarot might read more into this than I am. Okay. So I'm just going off the book, and then if anything comes to me from spirit, but you guys might know, but you might get more out of this one than me. All right. These might mean more to you than they do me. Five Keys, wishes fulfilled. Let's see what we have to say. The scene is a bright and full storeroom, a larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins, wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Even the many windows look out at the expanse of your world. You know, thank you, Akashic Tarot. You do know more than me. Look at this picture. Now the sun is coming back through. It looks like Thanksgiving. And come on, bountiful of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Okay, I can understand why you gave me this one for Thanksgiving week. This card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. Difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishments and acquired lands coming your way. The keys to the castle are yours. Celebrate. Oh, this is really cool. It says Akashic Force. So this is like a little exercise. It says, close your eyes and feel someone hand you a set of golden keys. One of them opens the most important door before you. Open the door and see what lies ahead. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Wishes fulfilled. What a beautiful thing for Thanksgiving week. Okay. I like that. I like it. I like it. Okay. So let me get the next one. Will, wisdom, and mind. Will, wisdom, and mind. What are we under? It doesn't really tell me. Okay, number 2096. Thank you for bearing with me. Will, wisdom, and mind. Will, wisdom, and mind. I like the sacred geometry symbol. Will, wisdom, and mind. A gold crown of power and authority rests above a Celtic Trinity knot. On either side of the Celtic knot are the alchemic symbols for fire and water. Below is the ancient three-legged symbol of the coat of arms from the Isle of Man. This card brings with it a time of enormous power. It has balance and expression. The first three rays, or the energies of the divine, move within you equally: power and will, love and wisdom, intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even if you're not conscious of it. The ascended masters who are linked to these energies. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. You are working intimately with, even if you're not conscious of it, with the ascended masters who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. It is likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you're able to discipline yourself to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. That's beautiful. I'm going to hold that up one more time. That's a good Thanksgiving week message too. Okay. This next one, I'm kind of curious to see what it says because it feels 149. Probably different than what I think it might be, but maybe not. Okay. Last. Oh, well, we got the bottom of the decks, and this isn't last. Six of Roses. Six of Roses. The War of Roses. The War of Roses. Let's see what she says. Storm clouds gather in the sky. Two lines of mounted knights stand at the ready, facing each other across a clear field of battle. Yeah, well, it's the War of Roses. The left side carries the banner of the white rose, and the right carries the red rose. This card depicts a war within a relationship and or a battle within your heart about a relationship. Most often, this relationship is romantic in nature, but this card could also refer to a coworker, partner, boss, or family members. Thanksgiving week? Ring a bell, anybody? There could be power plays, and at the very best, there is a lack of rep, oh gosh, Karina, you know you can't say this word. It's a lack of oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I cannot say this word. I've never been able to say this word. Repri- My mouth just won't say it. Rep It's communication. Okay? It's communication. Sometimes I just can't say the word. I'm sorry, but it's communication. It's lack of communication. Okay. Yeah, you see me in my true form today. You are at an impasse. Your intuition or your spirit, the white rose, has told you that this experience is not a supportive one. But your passions, fears, and needs, the red rose, keep you from listening. You have tried to bring the two together, as indicated by the dirty flag with the combined white and red rose on the ground. But what's happening in this relationship is not compatible with your spirit's view for you. So there you stand, your spirit and your passions, just watching and waiting. This situation is nothing less than karmic, and it is time to listen and take action. Awareness, vision, and self honoring are required now for you to position yourself best and make plans to leave the battlefield. Wow. So this has an Akashic force. Close your eyes and see or sense a person with whom you have some type of relationship. It can be any relationship that's happening in your life. Imagine that person handing you a rose. Is the rose vibrant red? Actually, I'm sorry. Is the rose vibrant or wilted? Large or small? Bright or dark? Happy or sad? What message do you receive from this rose? That's very a good exercise to do intuitively. And I'm not done. When I saw this, it was like two sides of the table sitting together. People that agree, people that don't disagree. And so it does fall also into this Thanksgiving week. I'd understand it as that too. That's kind of more what comes through to me. But it's also telling you to examine the people in your life. It's time to level up for everyone. Everyone. All right. Next one, I'm getting itchy here. And when I get itchy on my nose in here, it's like spirit. All right. Okay, this next one and last of our cards today. Give me a minute to find it. 74. All right. Scribe, the scribe. The learned scribe writes at a high desk. Nearby are a number of working scribes, or other working scribes. In some ancient societies, scribes were simply copiers of holy texts, but in many, they were the most learned men of their time. People well versed in law, scripture, philosophy, history, and more. This card indicates a great upsweep in mind and study for you. If there is any subject with which you'd like to acquaint or reacquaint yourself, do so. It's not just for the sake of study. Although that's always a good thing, this period of higher mind and higher learning is nothing less than a change your life needs or even change in the world opportunity. Just as the Wright brothers began by studying the flight patterns of birds, you can rise up on the wings of discovery now. There may be a teacher, or even an entire school that can help you with this upliftment. Be sure to seek out the right person or place of learning. You could also become a writer or teacher yourself at this time, elevating and contributing to others. If you're involved in any legal matters, there is a person who can help you with this. Let your great vision guide you to him or her. This could also be a time when your mind find yourself writing proposals, grants, essays, blogs, articles, or books. Notice what compels you. Be sure to answer the call. To me, this is a very big picture card, and it speaks to me in the sense of I just have a lot of people, a lot of clients that are writing books, which is amazing and wonderful. And I think that everything that is being written right now, it's interesting. Spirit saying everything that's being written and co-created and created and scribed now is leading us into the future. So I know so many of you, even my friends, are writing books, and this I want to say, keep moving forward. Spirit is saying you're on the right path. You're doing what Spirit needs you to do at this time. It's taking us into the future, the collective, moving us forward in consciousness. Oh, wow. Because as you write, you release those ideas and Spirit showing it to me as ripples in the universe. So even if you struggle to write, which I know some of us do, it's okay. It's all in time. It's all in timing, it's saying. So keep moving forward with your projects. Give yourself grace when you don't have the effort to write or finish a day, because Spirit is saying it's all divine timing. It's getting us into the future. I love that. I do. I love that. That's big picture, big picture. And I think that's a good message for the week. It's yes, we are going to be dealing with a lot of family and issues and triggers and maybe traumas and hopefully lots of joy. But big picture, keep on your own path, keep on doing what you're doing, do what inspires you. If you wanted to start a project like this, it's telling you now's the time. Now's the time. And when it's done, that means it's done. It's ready. Universe is ready. When it's not done, universe isn't ready for it. Simple as that. Okay. Well, I think that was a good Thanksgiving read. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope some of that resonated with you all. And I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care of yourself, enjoy your time, and put on some good music, dance around your house. Let that wild child out of you. Let that wild child out of you. All right, everybody. Have a great Thanksgiving. Much love to everybody. Take care. Bye.